Hi, I'm Sean.
Hi, I'm Michelle. We are from Central Illinois, and we just wanted to take a minute to tell you a little bit about ourselves so you can hopefully get to know us a little bit better. Sean and I got married 5 years ago, and shortly after we got married, we decided we wanted to start a family. Unfortunately, with our fertility struggles, it just hasn't been possible. I know for myself, I have wanted to adopt since I was a little kid, and it's because I was around adoption. My aunt and uncle, who lived just 5 minutes down the road from us, and they actually adopted from Russia, and that was the first time I had been exposed to adoption. And I still remember the day like it was yesterday. I was about 12 when they brought home, they had an 8-month-old son that they brought home from Russia. And we came to the airport to welcome them, and I still remember the car ride home, and we grew up so close to them, almost like siblings. So they adopted 3 children and they had 1 biological child. And it was just amazing. It was amazing to see them grow up as a family. All 3 children were from different birth parents, and they bonded like blood siblings growing up.
So around the time that I was finishing up high school, my dad and I went on a trip, and he told me for the first time that before he met my mom, he had actually had a daughter with a girlfriend of his, and they decided to place her for adoption. It was kind of mind-blowing for me because I didn't know that I had a sister out there somewhere. Around, probably about 10 years later, my dad had reached out to myself and my siblings and said, hey, so my daughter that I placed for adoption has reached out. So we ended up reconnecting with her, and about 3 months later, she joined us with her family at our big family reunion. And immediately, my parents had 3 grandchildren, and it's like they've always been a part of the family. It's we actually had them come actually be part of our wedding, and it's awesome. Michelle, there's a lot of words I could use to describe her. Probably the most accurate word I could use would be selfless. Really loving as well. She will lay down anything that she's doing to help others, whether it be family, friends. She'll come running anytime I need help, and it's incredible. And one thing I look forward to the most as we begin to grow our family is that she will take that same passion and love that she shows for those around her, even more so to our own children. She has spent every day of her life hoping to be a mother.
Sean just lights up when he's around kids. It's the cutest thing. He's so much fun, he's so patient, and he loves cars, and so he's very excited to teach our future children how to do oil changes or work on the car. He's always talking about that. Anytime he's out in the garage, he's always saying how excited he is to have his kids out there with him.
Yeah, so like Michelle mentioned, I'm a little bit into cars, really spending time with family. I'm very fortunate in that I have a large family of my own, but they're spread out all over the country. And Michelle, most of her family is here in town. And so there's always, we have multiple Thanksgiving celebrations to go to annually. We're always seeing people at Christmas time, and it's just, it makes it really, really welcoming and loving to be in this community with all of her family.
I love gardening, so in the summer and the spring I'm usually out in the garden, and then this fall my mom and I are taking a cake decorating class. Cake decorating is something I kind of just got into myself probably 5 years ago, and so every year on Sean's birthday I try to make him really cool cake, usually surrounded by cars. And every year I always sit there thinking, I can't wait to do this for our children.
Thank you so much for spending some time watching our video today and learning a little bit more about us.
If you have any questions at all for us, please don't hesitate to reach out. We are an open book, and we'd love to just share anything that you might be wondering about. Adoption is new for us, as it may be for you, and we can just take this one step at a time together.